What's good, everyone? I've had the pleasure of watching the first 5 episodes of the latest addition to the Legendary Pictures and Warner Bros. MonsterVerse, Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Now, I've genuinely enjoyed the MonsterVerse reboot movies, including 2014's Godzilla, 2017's Kong Skull Island, and 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters. Godzilla vs. Kong? Yeah. Let's not even talk about what happened in that movie. With the titles that I've enjoyed, naturally I was eager to see how they would further expand the MonsterVerse with this series. But after these first 5 episodes, it hasn't quite made the impact I was expecting. This 10 episode series is set to release on AppleTV Plus starting on Friday, November the 17th, and it follows the journey of 2 siblings as they follow in their father's footsteps to unveil their family's connection to the secret organization known as Monarch. Now, if you've watched any of Godzilla or King Kong titles in the past, you're likely familiar with their epic popcorn blockbuster style, often prioritizing massive monster showdowns over intricate human narratives. 2014's Godzilla, that managed to strike a balance between the two, but in general, the franchise is mostly known for Godzilla or Kong just being on smoke. And when it comes to the MonsterVerse, I just want to see Godzilla and King Kong go crazy on the other titans. But with this show, similar to how I felt about the John Wick spin-off The Continental, Monarch Legacy of Monsters, it takes a radically different approach by placing a heavier emphasis on its grounded narrative. Each episode has an average runtime of about 40 to 50 minutes, which allows the series to explore the mythology of this universe in greater detail and expand its world. The narrative takes us through various time periods from the early 1950s to 2015, shedding light on the origins and evolution of Monarch. I found this approach intriguing because it underscores how little we truly know about these titans and hints at more mysteries to come. With that being said, the main story for me, it has its ups and downs. By like the 4th and 5th episodes, I was growing somewhat wary. I appreciated the conspiracy element. They portray Monarch as this formidable surveillance force. Additionally, they shed light on the aftermath of Godzilla's destruction. Like you never see that in the films. Like you forget that there's humans on the ground that Godzilla's absolutely squishing. But yeah, I enjoyed that part in the series so far. And while I do enjoy these aspects, the story leans so heavily into the human narrative that it somewhat detracts from what I crave in a MonsterVerse experience. Action, epic battles, and unfortunately, they're in shorter supply in this series. Moreover, there are some subplots that at this point just appear to add little value, feeling like mere filler. The characters in the show, they're somewhat of a mixed bag as well. The performances are good, I have no complaints there, but the writing of them, the dialogue, it leaves something to be desired. For instance, Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell, who portrayed the old and young version of Lee Shaw in the show, they're great. On the other hand, you have Anna Suwai's character Kate, who is a central focus in the show, and her character grapples with this trauma storyline that initially intrigued me, but as the episodes progressed, her character choices and actions, I just started rolling my eyes at them. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and so far I'm a bit disengaged with that storyline. When it comes to the show's aesthetics and the overall atmosphere, the production team, they've absolutely nailed it. Occasionally, when a blockbuster transitions into a TV series, you run the risk of cringeworthy CGI and other things that go horribly wrong that we've seen recently, but that's not the case here. Every detail feels authentic, and it seems like the show's budget must have been crazy because the visuals and the filming locations, they don't look cheap. Like, they don't look cheap at all. The level of attention to detail is commendable, and honestly, you know, Apple's track record when it comes to their productions, they consistently hit the mark when it comes to this aspect. So yeah guys, not the start that I wanted for this TV show, but with all that said, keep in mind I'm only halfway through this 10 episode series and there's much more to come. I feel there's much more to come. I'm hopeful that these first 5 episodes, they were just the groundwork. They've laid the groundwork, and the next 5 episodes will ramp up the excitement in all elements, especially in that Titan action department. But as it stands though, my current rating for Monarch Legacy of Monsters is a Lowry 3 out of 5 stars.